your boy Mr. Fantasy 10 coming with another Smite video, and today I'm just going to go ahead and do what he's doing. This is going to be like a three-part series on Sobek. And this first video is going to be like general tips and tricks, and this specific focus at the moment is best wave clear and like damage confirmability, and it's like part of his playstyle. This is just that part, and like this is just gonna be part one of it. So the first part, okay, why do I have like, oh my god, look at my frames. That's a little unnecessary. By the way, shout out to my sponsors, No Scope Gaming, for sending me the glasses. Well, I bought them, but they sent them to me technically, so they sent me some glasses. Great pair of things. The first day I put them on, I immediately noticed the difference. And that's how I see the game. It's just so much good, and it's like doesn't really strain your eyes at all. So shout out to them. Like I said, I'll have to leave a link in the description once I get everything kind of like worked out. I'll leave my link in the description so you guys can get like a discount and help me out as well. But like I said, the first part of this three-part series is Sobek. Who just sent me a text? Okay. Is wave clear and like kind of poke and initiation, stuff like that. So first part is my favorite way to do this, especially when you go against a physical god, which Sobek is not physical, but I'm just going to do it just because I wanted to mirror match, is a mystical mail. Now, mystical mail on Sobek is just absolutely disgusting because, as you can see, it does give about I think it's 30 something with the after you do the mitigations with on the minions, and like 28 on buff camps and on gods. It's whatever, but it's very good with helping you clear the wave because your abilities, you use a lot of mana, and once you get Mystical Mail online, you can only use it. Because here's how generally you'd clear the wave of Sobek, like this. You'd smack them with your 3, and then they'd be together. If they were all together, you'd use your 2 and clear it like that. That's just simply how you do it. But with Mystical Mail, I'm just gonna pull them real quick. With Mystical Mail, you get those additional procs, make it so you kind of have to do less. You can just use one ability to clear the wave, because look, you have 100 right now, then you have 80 when you're 3 and 2, which eats into your mana. Like, watch this. If once I use this 3, I will have no mana left to use anything for a while. So that's why once you get Mystical Mail online, you just literally become like one of the most annoying characters in the game. And I know I'm building freaking physical defense, but you know what? Don't judge me. I do what I want. This is just if I was going against like a physical, which most of the time you are. Like I said, you can use like either Sickening Strike to clear the wave, which is probably your best bet because you won't be at full health all the time. Well, you can use your 2, but it will spread it out, and it'll make your Mystical Mail like a little bit longer to help you clear the wave. Take a little bit longer. So that's why, like, I'll show you this wave clear just using like just Sickening Strike. Let's say you go up to the wave, you're already proccing out before you even use your ability. You climb up, look at that, and you can just stand right here, zone the enemy out. You can basic attack them if you want to, and then you can basically just do whatever you. No, thank you. Oh my god! Like 3 frames per second. What happened? So basically, like I said, your wave clear is pretty simple once you get Mystical Mail online, because this is the passive. So you can use your 3, then just stay in the middle of it, clear the wave. You can use your 2, stay in the middle of it, clear the wave. You can just you can actually literally just stand in the middle of the wave and just zone out the enemy entirely without using any abilities and just let the minions naturally die. It does, I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. It does help out a whole heap ton of Sobek. Because then you can use your mana to poke the enemy. You'll have mana. I mean, yeah, you do have your ultra regen, but that's only up without cooldown every 90 seconds. and you're not gonna have it up like all the time. I mean, yes, you will have blue buff, and in this build, I do get Stone of Gaia, and you can also get stuff like Lotus Crown or freaking Chrono Spinnet for MP5. I'm just gonna kind of just gonna kill him real quick. Oh, look at that Mystical Mo proc. He's slowed. He has to take it all. You heard him right. Look at that. Look at that. I'm literally standing there talking. I cleared the front minions. Look at that. 33 proc on him. Look at that. I literally did not use a piece of mana, and I was able to clear the wave, which is it's very good. I love Sobek right now. Like I said, I'm actually starting a team to compete with, and Sobek I feel like it's gonna be a mainstay guy because I've changed up my playstyle a whole lot. I mean, I went from this like carry guy who likes to carry to I'm fine with stalling out, just like stalling, because like I used to, if I didn't win lane, I literally legitimately just got destroyed. But now with people like Sobek and these other guys, I can stall and I can be just fine. Saying my problem with Smite, especially in the solo lane, has always been I'm not very good at late game. I personally suck at late game, and with someone like, okay, I'm just gonna let you do you, dude. I'm just gonna let you do you. Oh, this lag is atrocious. I'm just gonna stand here. He ain't gonna kill me. So with Sobek, especially with this type of playstyle, you are typically fine with stalling out. You have good CC late game. You have a pull. You have a knockup. You have a slow. You have a heal. You have healing reduction. Sobek has just like so many tools to make you go like. Sobek is balanced. I don't know if that made sense. Get back there. I need some health. And you need to get out of here. You don't need to be here. Alright. So now that I showed you guys that, I'm going to show you guys the best way to confirm your CC / damage, whatever you want to call it. What do I go in next? I don't remember. I think it's Woodstone. I have a very kind of weirdish build with them. But now, this is the easiest way to confirm your CC. Like if they're close to a tower, an easy way to pull them. You're gonna use your 2. Wait, you're gonna use your 2 to knock them up. Then you're gonna go to right into your 1. So I'll show you once. I'm gonna show you once these minions get out the way because I don't want to pull a minion. And this is gonna be really quick. It's gonna be pretty simple. So you're gonna knock them up, and then you're immediately gonna charge. That's easy. Then you can smack them with your 3, and then you can just do whatever. Like, it's pretty simple, pretty kind of dry, really not a whole lot to explain. The only hard part is just getting the hang of it, because you're literally going to 2, immediately pull in whatever direction he is, bada bing, bada boom. He's not happy because he just went all over the place. So like I said, guys, that's pretty simple. And this episode is going to be only like 10, this first part of the episode is going to be like, actually, scratch that. What was I saying? I'm actually not going to make these in episodes. I'm just going to do all this in one episode. What I'm going to do, guys, for the next part of the playstyle, which I'm going to go into different build types with Sobek. This is going to be more like a lengthy guide now that I'm thinking of it, because they're actually Sobek is complex, but he's also very simple. So I'm just going to alt him and smack him around with this and do a little bit of that, and I'm gonna get out of here. So guys, how I would actually finish off this build would be Void Stone into whatever defensive item I needed after that. Just to give you as much as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into the next part of the Sobek guy, and I will see you later. Alright guys, I am back with the second part of this. Now this next part is more like a utility Sobek along with versatility. Now, with the purpose of this specific build, this is just like the more about more 4 core items I like with a utility Sobek. It gives you cooldown. I think you're on like 5% off max cooldown, which you could easily sub out Spirit Roll for like Chrono Spindle or Breastplate of Valor. But I kind of like how this gives you physical and magical protection along with cooldown, along with the amazing passive with it. So you're really not missing a whole lot. And then you're getting Divine Ruin for the anti-heal. The anti-heal with full cooldown is just so stupid. If you get like an Aphrodite in lane or Hercules, you're just going to ruin their whole entire day because you're constantly going to be smacking them every 8 seconds with freaking like anti-heal. And it sucks. So like, look. You have the healing reduction built in chariot. You have 50% healing reduction, and then this gives you advantage 40, which is 90. You get 90% healing reduction. So it's like it's almost like they're not even healing. And then if you want to get Weakening Curse, or someone else on your team does, dude, they you won't be healing, dude. I'm telling you, you won't be healing. I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't want that. On healing. Oh, I thought he was gonna use Sickening Strike. Like I said, you will not be healing with this. And then Soul Reaver, you won't be getting Soul Reaver 4th. I mean, you can if you're ahead. But usually what I would like to get here is Gem Isolation if I'm behind. Giving me health, giving me mana, giving me a good amount of health. I think I already said that. No, magical power I meant. And then what it also gives you is an amazing slow. Like that Sobek with Gem Isolation is just stupid. It's really stupid. Like, I literally hate Sobek. I hate Sobeks that go for what's it called, Gem Isolation. I hate it because it's just like, get out of my life, please. Like, please get out of my life. Like, you're so annoying. Sobek's probably one of the most annoying characters in the whole entire game, in my eyes. It's just because he just does so much without trying. I feel like. Again, I could be wrong, but I just feel like he doesn't deserve to be able to do things he does. I mean, it's freaking Sobek. Like, look at him. Look at his pirate skin. He has a freaking gun. He doesn't even use it. Like, if my character had a gun, I would be using that gun. But hey, watch the Soul Reaver. Watch the Soul Reaver, though. Watch the Soul Reaver, though. Look at the Soul Reaver, though. Look at the Soul Reaver. Okay, actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. How much? Well, it doesn't have like. Okay, he has a good amount of health. Hold up. I mean, it's only 15% though. I guess. I mean, it's not supposed to do a trillion damage. I thought it was just like gonna cut into him deep. Like 15% is not bad. I mean, if you do that with your ultimate, that's a lot of damage. But as you see, dude, I'm just hitting everything with my 8 frames per second because, you know, I'm actually, like, the best Smite player ever. As to my team, about it, dude. I'm telling you, I'm just, like, I'm so good. I actually have 100, since I started this team, like, I have 100% win rate with Sobek. It's actually, like, ridiculous. I actually might try to do a video with my team members. Like I said, we're looking for people to scrim. Oh my, hold on. Oh, no, I'm going in, boys. Hold on. Okay, I lied. I'm not going in. I'm looking for people to scrim with our team because like we're fresh. We kind of are still trying to get the feel of each other, but we have some very good potential. We have a very, very good support. I'm not saying that they're bad. What I'm saying is a so-so. Mid lane, we have kind of like we don't really know who the ADC is currently. Like we have an idea, but we don't 100% know if it's going to work out. We have a pretty knowledgeable jungler, and then we have me as a solo laner, because you know solo lane OP. So I don't really know how good it's gonna go. But going back to the video, like I said, the general playstyle where you want to go with Sobek utility like this is you're going just for annoying, shutting down anything they want to do. So a lot of items, if you don't want to follow this exact build, basically I feel like you have to get full cooldown, or at least close to full cooldown with this build. if you're gonna go utility, because the items you're gonna be getting is gonna be like gem isolation, what's it called? Divine ruin, and all these other items that give like that shut down what the other team wants to do. You can actually, even if you want to go for pen, you can actually get Spear the Magus, and it's pretty good if you have like a lot of magical on your team. I mean, it doesn't really fit into the utility aspect, but I mean, at the same time, it does. So, like I said, guys, all this is out of the solo lane. I'm not really experienced support player. I know Sobek is a pretty good support. I don't know if he's the best. But like I said, all this has come from a solo lane perspective and my own solo lane perspective. I don't have the same opinion as other people might on certain things in solo lane. So you guys do have to take that into account. And now, really, last time you really get, it's really just up to you. Let's say if you want more power, there's plenty of power options you could get. Usually I'd probably go for like E-Staff, because I love E-Staff now. You could go for Pythag's piece just to help out your team. Let's see, what else could you get? Like I said, you can get Spear the Magus. Like I said, you always can't go. You can never go wrong with getting defense and health. You just can't. You just can't. It's just you're just not allowed to go wrong with it. Why are there so many minions here? And with this build, you have a decent amount of power. I mean, you don't have the most power. But I mean, like I said, you do have a decent amount. Okay, is this guy like? Oh, I forgot to take his magics off. Rip. I'm gonna go slow. That's cool. Oh, I just forgot to say, Gem Isolation, which are all, is actually because like, look, free. That's a 25% slow right now. You literally cannot move with this build. Like, this build is legitimately catered to shutting down your opposing solo laner than the rest of the team later on. Like I said, guarding Mel is also not bad here if you're going against double hunters, because the Dying Rune does work against lifesteal as well. It is a form of healing. So you're shutting down their lifesteal. So if you get like an Apollo or a Neath that wants to go like Devos, you just shut them down pretty good. But look how slow he is now. He cannot move. Alright. Alright, guys. So, I don't believe I have anything else to really go over with. It's like, it's not really like a playstyle type of thing. I mean, it's a playstyle. It's not really like a mechanic sort of thing, which takes a lot less. So, what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the next part. This will be part 3 of the Sobek guide, and I will see you guys there. That's awkward. Alright, guys. Sorry for that weird reaction that just happened. I don't know what that just was. Alright, going on to the final like build portion of Sobek is the straight up just raw power. Like, you want to literally like quote unquote one shot your enemy. This is like the best build I feel like you can do it. Now, the reasons why I have everything here is why I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how much his ult does with Soul Reaver. Oh yes, he's back. Yeah, look at that. That almost took him to half health. That nearly took him to half health. If I had my ult at level 5, that probably would have taken him to half. Look at this hill. Oh my god, the hill is so massive. Hold on. I'm just gonna kill him real quick. Why are you coming back? Massive hill. God, oh my god, just so look, I don't have full cooldown. I'd just murder you. That's the one thing with this build. If you had full cooldown, you'd literally be like the most broken character in the hunt. We're not talking about it. We're definitely not talking about it. Oh god. Okay, going back to the build, guys. So the reason why I have everything here, I'll break it down piece by piece. The reason why I'm going to break it down is because like this is not the most general build with Sobek. It's not Sobek build you see all the time, or really at all. This is the reason why I have Magi shoes because it gives me 40 magic power, which is pretty good. 250 mana, which is very good because like Sobek just eats the mana like it's freaking hotcakes or whatever type of old reference. And the 10 pin helps out his mid game more. Helps out his and his early game as well. The late game it really won't matter except for like towers. And the 18 movement speed, you know, it's boots. But awkward. Are I not sorry, bro? Oh my god. I took more damage than he did. No, I didn't. Sorry. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me get this massive here real quick. Oh my god. Got it. Ooh, that's a long distance pull, boy. Like I said, I've been playing a whole lot of Sobek. All of a sudden, I really like Sobek. Alright, but going back. Sorry, I got like really distracted. Going back to the build, alright, that's the reason why the reason I'm Chrono Spin is because I feel like with Sobek you need at least, unless you're gonna go like full tank Sobek like my general build is, you kind of need cooldown if you're gonna try to do something. Like my general Sobek build does not have cooldown, which might be the reason why it's not successful all the time. But I do have a 100% win rate with Sobek that build. That's more for like a frontline build and just in lane type build. Saying so this gives you 75 magical power, this gives you 25 MP5, which really helps out with your mana consumption. Then 25% cooldown helps you get more pulls, more sickening strikes, more tail whips, lurking in the water, so help with your mana. Bancroft's Town is like the flavor of this build because it's like it gives you 100 magical power right off the bat. That's a lot. Then you get 12 magical lifesteal, which is decent, but then the passive gives you 1 additional magical power for every 1% missing your health. That's huge. Like let's say it's late game, you're getting very low, and you go into your ult with Soul Weaver, dude, you're one shotting like everybody. It's disgusting. And then it gives your heal just destroying amounts. Like I said, that's 100 and something heal just off of your scaling on stuff, and then you add on Bancroft's Town to that, you're healing for so much. Like it actually like stupid how much you heal for. Then Obsidian Shard, really your pin item can be interchanged really. Like I said, the reason I'm going for Obsidian Shard is because I just want like the most burst, because like late game Obsidian Shard will beat out Spear of the Magus for you personally. Now if you're trying to help out your team, then yeah, you probably want to get Spear of the Magus. This is for me one-shotting my enemy. This is for me doing it. So like I said, if they build a lot of protections, which there's a chance they will, you'll just be able to eat through them, and this helps you a lot with towers. Like I have 725 like power right now. I could just eat through that tower. Like, well, hold on, let me see how. Look at that! Look at this Phoenix! Look at this Phoenix with minion debuff though. That's the reason why I have Obsidian Shard. Look at this. Melted it. Melted. Disgusting. And I'm just gonna like tear through him real quick because look at that. 2 defensive items. Look at that. Melted. Absolutely melted. Let me. Smite, please. Just gonna do that. Toe with that 1 minion. I'm gonna come back. Alright, that's the reason I'm sitting right now. The reason I'm round 2 is because it's power. Like, you can't have a power build without round 2. 125 magic power off the bat, 15 MP5. The MP5 is decent. Then the passive increases your magic power by 25%. That item alone is probably one of the single greatest items in the game. Regardless of what you want to say, it's great. Like enough said, it's Raw Tahuti. Like if you don't know what Raw Tahuti can do, stop playing, please. Now Soul Reaver, it's pretty good. Now this is actually, you can pick this up as a support as well, and it just cleans people up. Soul Reaver does 15%. Oh, sorry. On your magical abilities, your damaging abilities. It does 15%, and only it does guide with the maximum amount of health. And as it says right here, if multiple guides are hit, it hits one with the greatest amount of health, and it's only every 60 seconds. But the stats of this are not that bad. It's hold on, I'm gonna pop my pots real quick. It's 100 magic power, which is pretty good. That's equal to Bancroft's Town and 25 less than Ratahudi. Then you get 300 mana, which again, mana. Sobek just hates mana. He hates it. That's the reason why he tries to get rid of it. And I said that really helps with all your abilities, because like at level 20, all your abilities cost at least 110, which that's mind-boggling. Like I said, Sobek just eats mana. Like I said, really, this build is straightforward as well. I mean, like I said, it's not common. That's the reason why this is like 7 minutes, but like, really. Soul Weaver. Sobek easy mode. Sobek OP. But like I said, guys, like really, Sobek, Power Sobek is pretty good as well. Just look at that. I just did 2,000 damage to that Titan with my ult. That's like disgusting. And boom, we ended the game with killing the Titan, really. Like, really, guys, this Sobek is just such a great character. He's really kind of like underlooked. And everyone thinks now that Hog is gone, Sobek's soul is dead. Oh, sorry. It's really not dead. I mean, maybe on a competitive level, it might be dead, but on a casual and ranked setting, Sobek is just disgusting. He's just actually disgusting. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this first series on my new channel with Sobek Guide with Sobek, make sure you guys like, favorite, subscribe, share, tweet, Facebook, freaking set it as your freaking home screen picture, this little video. You guys know what I mean. Do whatever you want. You guys are amazing. Like I said, I appreciate everyone who appreciates my channel. I appreciate all the feedback. Like, I really want this channel to grow. And in words, please. In mid to late 2015. Because I'm going to college very, very shortly, and this YouTube channel will be like a stress reliever, guys. So I appreciate all your guys' support. So, with that said, cue the outro music.